Any day now.
We were talking about something, weren't we?
I turned to the bartender and asked for whiskey on the rocks.
That's right. And she was pointing towards the different whiskey bottles, sort of giving you time to indicate which one you'd like.
I'll take that third one on the left.
Okay. She grabs it down and pours it a couple fingers full.
Hope you enjoy that, Dan. It's $50 a shot.
Pour it back in the bottle, put it back on the shelf. Thanks. So Charles, look, I get that you're not super thrilled with me marrying your daughter. I just wanted to know if there was anything I could do to, I don't know, make this easier for you.
I just don't want to talk to anybody.
Okay.
It is an audio podcast.
What? No one told me this.
So it says the loudspeaker in the bar.
This is an audio pod. That was a strange announcement.
That's the name of the bar, an audio podcast.
Welcome to an audio podcast.
An audio podcast. We hope you enjoyed an audio podcast.
I'll have the audio podcast chicken fingers, please.
An audio podcast was shut down by the health department today.
I want to wake up from my nap.
I'm going to finish my drink as quickly as I can, and then
cherish it because every sip is $10.
Just why I'm doing it all in one big gulp, so it'll only be $10.
Roll for drunkenness.
Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Hey, Charles, you like whiskey?
What are you doing here? I thought you were napping.
I'm trying to spur a conversation.
So, Charles, you
in charge. Sorry.
You do a lot of drinking, or just casually?
Daniel.
Yes.
Don't give a fuck.
That's true, he doesn't. That's in character.
Yeah, but it makes it harder on me to keep this going.
I know.
Dan, I'm trying to listen to the golf here.
I can turn the volume up for you if you want.
No, you don't. I'm just trying to listen to the golf here, Dan.
Okay.
I'm listening to the closed captions.
In that case, I'm just going to finish my drink and head back up to the room because I'm going to call. What's her face?
Your
Roxy at the spa and set up an appointment for that free massage because, you know, after being around him for long enough, you kind of need one of those.
Well, that or an enema.
Yeah.
The whole town needs one.
All right, so Dan finishes up his drink and sulks away back to the room and pulls the card out of his pants.
You'd be surprised where I kept it.
Zip. and dials the phone.
I pressed the spa button on my phone.
The spa button. It rings twice, and then a female answers. Yes.
A female. Oh my god, a female.
Yes, spa.
Hi, I got a pass from the front desk for a free 30-minute massage, and
Oh my god, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great news. That's great news. Yeah. When would you like? Let me grab a pen. When would you like to come in?
How about like 10 minutes? I just need to finish up something in the
we
room.
Just happen to have an opening in 10 minutes. No problem.
Wow,
now,
that's
would you
great.
prefer Dolph or who's the other one? Marie.
I don't know. Dolph Lundgren is pretty hunky. I mean,
Well, he's
that
really
guy?
good with his hands.
It's actually a dolphin.
Oh,
Live dolphin.
just a porpoise. Oh.
No, a dolphin. They're different. Ignorance.
You know what? I will take my chances with. God damn it, George! Now I forgot the names.
Who's George? I'm Charles.
Dolph or Marie?
Yeah, I'll have Marie if she's available.
What'd you say, Bunny?
absolutely. Not a problem.
You'll what?
We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much.
You bet.
I'll
Yeah,
be in
hang
my
the phone.
quarters.
I'll be in my nickels.
Oh, you just got a one. Oh, wait, no, that's less.
You got a less of me.
I'm gonna make it rain pennies from heaven, bitch.
Oh.
Hey.
Make it hail.
All right, Dan, what next?
I'm going to swap shirts because I've been walking all day. The one I have is a little bit sweaty, and then I'm going to head out of the room and head down towards the spa for my free 30-minute massage with Marie.
All right. You walk on down the corridor. The second floor appears to be empty now. The Fisher talk is gone. And you catch the elevator. And as you get into the elevator,
Please don't tell me it goes out of order.
Yes.
Plummets.
You're getting a weird spidey sense. It's tingling.
Deja vu.
There is there's a young gentleman in there, sort of leaning up against the wall, and he's jotting some notes in a notepad. He kind of looks up at you as you get in and shuffles back slightly. And obviously the elevator's going down.
You heading down to the lobby too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he keeps writing.
So you been here long? I just got here myself.
No. We came in just a couple days ago.
Oh, that's nice. Find anything you like around here?
Yeah, I mean the burger's pretty good. I don't know if you've had the podcast burger. It's pretty good.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I had the audio salmon salad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the audio salmon salad is not as good as the chicken fingers, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
I will definitely give that a try at dinner tonight.
And he shoves out his hand. He's like, Bob. Bob
Dan Williams. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Dan. Yeah, you look familiar. Do I know you around here?
Not unless you up at Arkham. I am a security guard at the college. Had a security up there.
Oh,
Stop
sure.
Did you just promote yourself?
Yeah, stop you. That rings a bell. Oh no, yeah, I've been down to Arkham a couple times. Maybe that's where I know you from.
Maybe I patrol regularly.
Yeah, I'm a reporter for one of the local papers here. We're just doing a little bit of a getaway. Me and the editor.
Ah, nice. That's nice. Yeah, I'm here with my fiance.
Oh, nice. When are you guys getting married?
We have not set the date yet. I've been having some trouble with the father-in-law.
Yeah. Well, I know how good that can be. Yep. Great. Well, how long are you staying here for?
We are here for the week.
Oh,
Nice.
very
Hopefully
nice.
some rest and relaxation.
And the door is open, and you guys get out, and I'll give you a picture of Bob here.
Bobby.
Oh, booby.
Nice.
There you go. There's Bobby.
Sup,
And he sort of walks along with you as you walk towards the pool and spa, and he's still making small talk with you. He's like, "Oh, so you're just are you guys celebrating anything?"
Yeah, her dad just recovered from medical, and Doc told us that it'd be good for him to have a week out in country, fresh air,
Oh,
wide open spaces, whatnot.
yeah. I guess I can see that. It's a pretty cool place. I don't, I'm not much for the owner's music, but it's kind of a cool place.
Yeah. Heard a couple of things about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, really, what?
I heard that he took it over when the old owners
Oh yeah.
passed away. I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's pretty old news. I mean, Ned Tugent is kind of a douche.
You know if it's true what they say about the old owners? You know how they went. I mean, I've heard a couple
Oh,
of rumors here and there, but
well, yeah. I mean, obviously about 10 years ago or so, they were it was Becky and Roger Spate. They were found strangled to death in their bed, and the police reports said that there were no prints found at the scene, but there was straw in the bed, and forensic examination revealed bits of straw embedded in the victim's necks. I thought that was really weird.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Someone stuffed a couple of gloves with straw and squeezed?
I don't know. The locals, they think like, scarecrows are coming to life and killing people. That's a little far fetched for my tastes. Even around here, I mean,
Yeah.
we're not too far away from Salem and all that, but that's baloney.
Never thought I'd have to be scared of that guy from The Wizard of Oz.
That's right. If you only had a brain.
Yeah. Well, it's my stop. I have a massage booked at the spa.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it was very nice to meet you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Great. Yeah, definitely.
All right. And I shared out a couple pieces of information for you that pertain to your conversation with Bob Furman.
Mark Furman.
Mark Furman. Bobby.
He prefers Robert.
So why don't you go ahead and I actually sort of repeated all the stuff. So the only piece of information I gave you that was some of the old data is the Contented Cow is owned by Ned Tugent. Sorry, I almost did that. An aging rock star who recovered at the original farmhouse in the 70s. He purchased the land 8 years ago and had the old farmhouse replaced by a newer, larger building. He sort of retrofitted it. The star is currently in England. According to all sources, the Contented Cow is a respectable place. It is fairly expensive, but offers an excellent vacation for the money. The place has a reputation as a recovery spot for artists and professionals who have had problems with drugs or emotional breakdowns, but there are no incidents that stain its reputation. The Contented Cow is exactly as it appears to be a vacation spot for people who really, really need to get away from it all, like Chuck. Chuck. So, Dan, you wander into the pool area and you clearly see the spa office.
The spa
The Spoffus.
Spoffus.
Oh, I'm going to head towards the spoffus.
All right. You are there at the door to the spa office.
Okay,
It's
I'm
a
going
spoffus.
to
Sorry.
the spoffus. New
I
word.
just feel like it's important that we establish that right up front.
Spoffus.
I'm going to open the door to the spoffus.
Okay. There is a small podium desk with a computer and a pretty young lady behind it, and she looks up as you come in. She's like, "Oh, you must be 209."
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, I'm Roxy. Would you like some lemon water?
Yeah, that sounds absolutely lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Just getting the room ready. Should be just a few moments if you want to just take a seat. And here she grabs there's a big gigantic cooler full of ice and lemons, and she pours you a glass of water and hands it over. And she's like, I'll let you know in just a moment.
Thank you very much. I've definitely been waiting for this.
All right.
Tough day.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll? Oh, that is a failure. I'm sorry. The office is, relatively small. There are two doors that lead, obviously, into the massage areas, possibly. There is a short little hallway that leads away from where the pool area would be, and you assume that there's probably another area where they have maybe manicures and haircuts and that sort of thing. But it's sort of around a corner. You can't really see anything.
Okay. Nice place you got here.
Well, thank you. Give me just a second, and she heads down the hallway and disappears around the corner. So you're sitting there by yourself with a glass of lemon water.
Be cool, honey bunny.
I couldn't do the voice, unfortunately. But I tried.
is it?
What is it?
Well, you gonna keep sipping on my lemon water?
It's very good. You do detect that maybe they put a little bit of sugar in it.
Farmex.
Oh.
And after about 45 seconds, she comes bustling around the corner. She's like, "Okay, we're all set for you. Just go on into room 2 here and close the door. The lights are a little bit low. If you wouldn't mind just getting undressed, get on the table. You'll see, put your face in there's a little hole there in the massage table. And if you like it, there's a towel if you like to cover up you're behind.
Thank you.
And masseuse will be right with you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
To head down the hallway and into room number 2 as.
Okay. Yeah, it's the room number 2 is just right there. The hallway actually leads to different services. But so you open up the door and it's a very small room. It's very warm, so you won't need clothes. And there's just
Since I was wearing any to begin with.
Right. You're there's a nice leather massage table with a hole cut out for your face, so you can lay on your stomach. And obviously there's a cabinet full of lotions and that sort of thing, like a bookcase almost. There is a small Bluetooth speaker that is piping out sort of new age music, mood music. And you do smell patchouli incense in the air.
Spada.
And a ceiling fan turns lazily overhead.
Gotta get me one of these rooms for the house.
Lazy fan.
Get to work.
Okay, I'm going to undress and pull that towel up and lay down and I guess just wait for my masseuse to show up.
Okay. So probably you're not sure. You're just very relaxed, and it's seems to be getting a little bit even warmer in there. So sweat starts to beat up on your skin, and you hear the door open and soft footfalls come up, and you hear, "And what would you like today, sir?"
I'm going to look up from the
And
table.
You see a very large gentleman who I will share the picture with you here. A very large, tall.
I thought that was a joke when
gentleman.
his name was Dolph and I made Dolph Lundgren. I didn't think it was actually him.
No, you're quite mistaken, sir. This is Dolph Marks.
Oh, my bad.
Dolph
Must
Marks,
be-
It's
masseuse.
Richard's brother.
So would you like the entire massage package today, sir?
I don't really need the happy ending, but
And that's when you notice there's another hole cut out in the leather massage table.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
you know what? I am really stressed out, so I will. I'll take whatever you can do for me, my man.
All right.
Did
Yes,
you just assume his gender?
shall I remove the towel? Are you comfortable with that?
No, the towel can stay where it is.
Okay. I will work around the towel. I'm sorry, but who else were you supposed to see?
Maria.
Marie. Yes, Marie was called away last minute.
No,
Mr. Purfoy needed a massage.
Okay.
So we shall start with the shoulders, and he just grabs your shoulders and starts deep tissue massaging, and pain ripples through your body. I'm going to need you to make a certain check.
I told you not to go to the spa.
And
Someone had to.
yeah, I'm thinking. Let me think here. I'm thinking maybe
Take 5 hit points of damage.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking maybe con, but let me just check, see if there isn't something else that might be
Your luck.
Good luck.
I'd like to push that roll.
let's go with the con roll. I think that's appropriate. You're pretty good on the con anyway, so shouldn't be too tough. Oh, you failed.
I want to push that. No, just let's not do that.
Do it.
So what happens is he's really like digging in there, and it's hurting. You're trying to resist and be a man, but it's really, really hurting. Either you have muscles that are much more tense than you anticipated, or this guy is really going to town on you. So it's I think at this point you're gonna have to decide whether you are going to call an end to the massage, or I'm going to have to give you a hit point of damage.
Holy shit.
It's up to you.
Oh boy.
You like when they stick it in deep?
Dan survived a war. He can handle a massage. I'm going to take the 1 hit point of damage.
All right. Go ahead and take your 1 hit point. And as the pain recedes, pleasure fills the gap. And suddenly you are much more relaxed than you've ever been in your entire life. The man is just magically working wonders along your back, your calves. And you can't help but wonder, what would that feel like on your buttocks?
And then I immediately push that thought out of my mind.
And as you push that thought out of your mind,
get away, Dan.
As you push that thought out of your mind, you fall asleep. Sam,
That's not dangerous.
you sort of awaken in the bed, and Dan's nowhere around.
Dan? Dan? That's weird. I'm going to go ahead and get up and take a shower.
Okay. You take a quick shower. You feeling
Oh,
pretty
it's not
refreshed
quick.
now. You notice that it is right around 4:30.
Okay. I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to head to the elevator and head to the lobby, see if I can find Dan. But first, I'm going to check at Dad's door, at his room, and see if he's there.
Okay. He's not at his door. No.
Okay, I'm going to head to the elevator and go down to the lobby.
All right. You take the elevator down. There doesn't appear to be anybody around.
Damn it.
And as you exit the elevator into the first floor, into the lobby, you do see a tall gentleman now manning the front desk. Stephen Purfoy.
Damn.
Stephen Purfoy. And he sees you and nods politely.
Hello, Mr. Purfoy.
Well, yes. What can I help you with?
I'm sorry. Have you seen my father, Charles, by chance?
Oh, yes, I do believe the gentleman at the bar.
Oh, he is at the bar? Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
He might need a little hand up to his room, if you get my drift.
Oh, he's my dad. I can't do that. Okay, I'm going to go into the bar real quick.
And you see Charles, very slumped. Charles in charge. Very slumped at a bar stool at the bar,
Okay.
sort of blearily looking up at the Golf Channel, which now has switched over to post-game analysis, which is even more boring than golf.
Are you kidding me?
And,
Where I shine.
and there is a very large gentleman behind the bar,
Dolph. Damn it.
and I'll share him with you.
Thank you.
Ooh la la, mon Dieu.
Let me check with my fiance first to see if I can share him with you.
Right?
I
There
get
you
the
go.
female bartender. You can have this guy.
And clearly,
Nice.
this guy is he's wearing a chef's uniform, and you can see in his back apron string he has a chef's hat tucked.
He was talking about golf, right? That Pardue.
Par, of course.
I see where you're going with this.
And he's bustling around, and then as he sees you, he's like, "Yes, young lady, how may I help you?
I'm okay for now. Are we settled
Would you
up
like
here?
just a little bit of drink?
No, thank you. I appreciate
A
that.
little red wine, maybe."
No, thank you. No, thank you.
As you wish.
I sit down next to Dad. Put my hand on his back. You doing okay?
Yep.
You want to get some food?
Sure.
All right. What sounds good? I can go get it for you, or maybe they'll serve us here at the bar.
Cheeseburger.
You want a cheeseburger? Okay, let me see what they got. You want anything in particular on it? Truffle butter?
Cheese.
You want the podcast burger?
Audio podcast burger.
Is that
Coming
just
right
really
now.
salty?
I'm going to put my hand up and get Pierre's
Did
attention.
not say it was the R Overwatch burger.
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
Are we able to order food here at the bar?
Well, of course. I will whip it up for you. No problem.
Perfect. Could we get a cheeseburger and some fries for my father here?
Right away.
Thank you so much.
And he disappears into the back room.
So
And
what have you been up to?
The young lady.
Oh, she came out?
Uh-huh.
Well, good for her.
And,
so
she,
supportive of
she looks at
modern
you questioningly with wide eyes and points up towards the liquor.
I'll have a glass of red wine, please.
And
House is fine.
She goes down below and
Oh,
pops up. Bing! Pours you a nice
Turkey's ready.
a nice healthy glass of red wine.
Nice.
as opposed to an unhealthy.
glass, please?
It's that glass that holds an entire bottle of wine.
Is everything going okay, Dad?
Watching golf.
Okay. Who won?
Tiger Woods.
Really? He's making a comeback? Yeah, I'm smirked.
Just don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
Oh, okay.
He never left.
I know the difference between a golf ball and a Cadillac. Tiger Woods can drive a golf ball 300 yards.
A little dated on that one. I'm not sure if our younger viewers will get it.
Can
For
you
the
please
older
enjoy your
viewers.
buttocks massage?
Hey, I left the towel on, okay?
Yeah, but you fell asleep. Now it's off. Digits. That's all I got to say.
Digits.
So, is there anything you wanted to do while we're here, Dad? Did you want to talk with me about anything? You love small talk.
Yeah.
Well, don't fall asleep yet. Your hamburger's on its way.
And just as you say that,
Better
the
be a
burger
freaking cheeseburger.
appears out of the kitchen
Oh, here's your cheeseburger, Dad.
with some very
Just appeared?
fat fries.
Jesus Christ.
Poof.
Place is more haunted than we thought.
Have you seen Dan by chance? He wasn't there when I woke up.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you did see him. Do you know where he's at?
Nope. Couldn't care less.
Okay. Well, that's kind of rude, just to let you know. I know this is hard for you, but it's hard for us as well. So please try to understand that.
But he's so dumb.
You don't even know him.
You don't know me. You
Well,
just
I'm
hear
gonna
from
I'm gonna
across
go
the
check at the
hall.
front desk and see if I can if they
Who's
have
that?
seen him.
Did you hear a voice? It sounded like it was coming from the spa.
You enjoy your hamburger and fries. Please let me know if you need anything. I leave a little pissed off.
It's a cheeseburger.
No, I had him remove it, bitch.
Then send it back. I don't want it.
So I'm gonna go to the front lobby. I'm gonna leave a little pissed off.
Oh, better
Okay.
pissed off than pissed on, as I always say.
As you leave, Chuck, you notice Martina looks at you questioningly, and she gestures towards the red wine that she just poured.
Yeah, I don't know. She's just,
Women, am I right?
I'm just a
Wait,
dick.
this is
You
the
know.
50s anymore. I can't say that.
story.
Martina shrugs her shoulders and then goes back to straightening
Dick.
bottles of the back. Sam, you walk into the lobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Steven still there?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Steven,
ma'am. How may I help you?
have you seen my fiance, Dan?
Dan, I'm sorry. I don't know that.
I don't know where he's at.
Hmm.
It's not like him to just leave and not tell me where he's going. Hint,
Well,
hint.
if you'd like to leave a message here, I could certainly give it to him when I see him.
That would be fantastic.
Yes. What would you like the message to say, ma'am?
Dan, get your ass to the room. Just let him know that. Please let him know that I was looking for him, and he can meet me at the room at 5:30, or he can meet me at the restaurant at 6.
Oh, yes. I do. Are you 209?
Yes. Yep.
I
Room
do have
209.
a message for you. And he
There's
goes
a
back to a
scarecrow
little,
in our room.
there's a little cubby back, and he searches it, and he pulls out a little slip of paper. Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you. I open up and read it.
And it says,
You will all
looking
die.
forward to seeing you at 6. Betsy.
And the time is. I checked my watch.
It's about 4:45 now, I think.
Okay.
Or was it 4:30 when you were in there?
You just said 4:30.
4:30
Yeah.
when you started your masseuse? Or
Right.
when-
So
when
he'll
you
have a
woke up?
half an hour. Be done by 5, supposedly.
Dan, do you remember? Did I say 4:30 when you started your massage?
Oh, gee. I think it was 4:30.
Okay, so it's probably closer to 5.
Okay.
Just before 5, let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, then I'm going to reword that note to him because I completely forgot about Betsy at 6.
That's kind of why I did that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so the note says basically,
Let
Dan,
him
I'll
know
see
to meet
you-
me at the room by 5:30 at the latest if you see him, please, because
Okay.
we have an engagement this evening.
Great.
Thank you so much.
We're already engaged. That's why you're my fiance.
I'm gonna step back into the bar
Mhm.
and walk up to Dad and let him know we have plans tonight, so you'll be on your own. I just wanted to let you know, and I'm gonna leave.
Good.
Or that might have been a great opportunity for Chuck to tag along with Sam.
Well, he said good.
I know. Just
Jack lips.
I don't know.
Might have-
Chuck
might have
is
learned
in
a
a
little
bar
something.
with golf on.
Golf's over
I
now.
don't know.
No, it's at WNBA.
What is this? ESPN The Ocho?
The Ocho.
Joke's
Next
on
up
you.
on the
I'm into
Ocho.
really macho,
one
manly,
bar.
underpaid women.
All right.
It could be curling.
Very talented, by the way.
Let's flash forward slightly then. And
2018.
to
2029.
2018. Let's flash forward slightly. Sam, you wait back at the room, and Dan does not show up. And it is time to leave for Betsy's.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the elevator, head to the lobby,
Yep.
and I'm going to go to the front desk. And who's at the front desk?
Stephen Purfoy.
Hi, Stephen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I need to adjust my note for my husband or my fiance.
okay.
Excuse me, soon to be boyfriend. He's downgraded.
All right. He pulls the note back out for you to
Thank you.
rephrase.
Can you let him know if you see him that I'm heading over to Betsy's and he can meet me there?
Yes, Mom.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Have a good evening.
I'll have whatever I want.
Yes, Mom. Oh, and your father, was it?
Yes, it was it.
I think he might have gone back up to his room. I saw him stumbling I think he'd been a little bit in his cups, and I saw him heading towards the elevator.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll sleep it off.
Yes, let us all hope that.
Thank you for the information, and thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it.
Yes, no problem.
We're going through a lot as a family.
Oh, I completely understand, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You as well. Goodbye.
How's your mom?
Bob's your uncle.
So I'm going to head on out and head to Betsy's.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah. You gotta move her.
Everybody in the podcast, that was me heading to Betsy's.
For those of you listening.
Didn't sound like enough heading to Betsy's music. I don't think you're there.
It was. I was sprinting.
People on the
don't
grounds
think you
just
made
see
it.
this one woman running through the yard screaming, doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo.
All right.
She's sprinting.
Where is she going? She must be going to Betsy's. That's the only time people do that.
All right. So I believe I have a pretty good cliffhanger here because we are coming up pretty late. All right. So let's do this. So we will do Sam. You walk along the road. It's a very lovely early, late afternoon, and it just feels like this is the best place on earth. It's such a beautiful, peaceful, relaxing, idyllic setting, and you clearly see the markers where Betsy said you could find her house, and you head up towards her. You see again, Cranberry Farms is off to the right there, the southeast, and Betsy is directly north of that. And you walk along, and you see clearly there's Betsy, the elder lady you met earlier, sitting on her front porch. There are two other chairs, Adirondack chairs, and she's sipping a nice glass of wine.
Hi, Betty.
Well, hello. It was Samantha, wasn't it?
That is true. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Have you been enjoying your stay?
I have, actually. This is a magnificent island.
Well, thank you. We really love it, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
Shittiest cliffhanger ever.
We really love it. Bum, bum, bum.
Join us next time.
Yeah, right.
So what's for dinner?
Yeah. So, well, it's not. She didn't invite you for dinner.
God damn it! I could have had a cheeseburger.
Well, God, what are you, like the friggin' Blue Plate Special?
Yeah,
I'm not choking down a steak at 5:00.
I am the Blue Plate Special.
You are.
Blue Light Special, aisle 5.
That's right. No, you guys are just there for drinks. Yes, I think that's what she originally invited you for. So she says, "Come on up. Do you like white or red?"
Red, please.
Well, you know what they say.
Red,
if you're going to drink red, you should wear a red dress.
I've never heard that.
Shittiest cliffhanger ever.
Well, come on up and have a seat, and I'll pour you a glass.
Sounds good. I love these chairs.
Yes, they're very nice. My grandfather built these.
Do you make them out of pallets?
Yes. They're very palatable.
They taste great.
Yeah.
This wine is fantastic.
Well, thank you. Yes, this is a local winery. It's Germany. Maybe you heard of Germany?
No, Germany's local.
So, what have your adventures taught you today?
Well, not much. We did a little bit of hiking.
Place here?
Hey, do you know anything about the HW Industries?
Oh, yeah, sure. They are just a company. I'm not sure exactly what they do. Maybe medical research or something. I'm not sure.
We were just hiking and we ended up there and we noticed all the cameras and we're like, wow, this must be an important place.
Oh, they're actually, they use that for an executive retreat.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I mean, at least that's what I've been told. They're very nice people coming and going.
Those scarecrows.
No, no. Well, you've heard about the scarecrows, huh? Did you hear any more about that?
No, we haven't heard much. Do you know anything? I was joking, but if there's more info, I'd love to hear it.
Well, like I told you before, I was actually the one who discovered their bodies.
Right. That is correct. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was, almost 10 years to the day. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
How did you find them?
Well, I went up to, I met them for coffee every morning.
Right.
And I walked up to the Contented Cow. Back then, it was just a smaller farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that their front door was open. And I noticed these odd bits of straw littering every place. And I called out their names, and I didn't hear anything, and which was very odd. I mean, they were an older couple, and I wanted to make sure that they were okay. And I went into their bedroom. I saw that the door was wide open, and I could see someone was in the bed, and I found both of their bodies, and they'd been strangled.
Wow. Did they ever catch the person that did it?
They never did.
How strange.
I know.
Why would anybody want to kill them?
They were the nicest people. I have no idea. And the police still don't know. They've long since given it up. Any kind of investigation.
Sure 10 years is a long time. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But and now we try to downplay that aspect of it. I mean, this is ever since Ned Tugent purchased the property, he's done a very, very good job of having his folks build up everything and invite people like HW Industries and Farmex and the Cranberry Farms to come out and build their corporate buildings, and now it's a much livelier place. No pun intended.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
A little creepy, if you think about it.
Well, it is creepy, and it's tough because, especially here in rural New Hampshire, people like to talk. They like to come up with their own little theories. You've already spoken with Carl the handyman, and he told you about the ancient Indian burial grounds and all that. Right? Makes no sense. But, so if you ever hear anybody, well, for instance, there is one other weird little rumor.
Oh, what's that?
As I share it with you. Back in the colonial days, they say that a witch lived in the area. And it was said that she had the power to summon a demon to bring life to an old scarecrow. Now, I think that's complete and utter bullshit. But they do say that she used the scarecrow to strangle those that threatened her. The old witch and her scarecrow were burned on the very spot where the farmhouse now stands. Now, that's just as bad as the ancient Indian burial grounds story.
Sounds a little convenient.
Yeah, they're grasping at straws. No pun intended.
Sip my wine.
Yeah. So, but I will say this. I've lived here for many, many years, many decades. And it's, my father and my grandfather had this property centuries. This is, my family's been here for a long time. And having grown up here, I still have the sense that there's something here. I can't put my finger on it, and I've never seen anything beyond that terrible, terrible morning, but there's just something that sends shivers up my spine. And we're going to cut back to Dan. Dan, you sort of awaken from your slumber. You have this odd sensation, sort of shiver up your spine.
That's not a shiver.
And then Dolph goes back to work, but he's much more tender, I guess. He's not being quite as rough.
Hey, Dolph, you happen to know what time it is?
And that's when you hear George behind you go, "It's time to sleep." And you look up, and Chuck falls to the ground.
Oh, dear God. I'm going to immediately hop up and check on him to make sure he's okay.
And as you do so, your towel falls away and Dolph walks back in.
This is not what it looks like.
And that's where we'll call the episode.
I'm asleep.
Oh, Lordy.
Damn it, Chuck.
And you said George, by the way.
I know I did. I'll
That's
try
right.
to fix that in post, but yeah, I did say
You see
George
Chuck
first.
standing up.
So if I saw George, I'd be like, whoa.
Who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, you actually see George.
I thought it was a new character being submitted, but nope.
Here's George. Yeah, I'll fix that in post.
That's cool.
All right, so how are we feeling about all that?
Slightly
Okay.
embarrassed.
I'm confused now. Is he dreaming this and just woke up? Or did it really happen? That's what I want to find out.
Well, we're going to have to wait till next week to
That's
find
what they
out.
call a Cliff Bar hanger.
Tune in
Bar
next
hanger.
week to find out.
All right, George, you still with us?
Yep.
Okay.
He's in the bathroom. Yep, I'm in the bathroom way over here.
Over here. Don't mind me. All right. So that's going to wrap up episode 19. Before we leave, we would like to recommend some things for you. Here's our recommenders of the week. Brian, why don't you start us off?
Oh.
Zap, zing, zang.
Yeah. I went to a phenomenal restaurant today called French Toast. No, most of our listeners probably won't be able to attend this place, but it's in on the edge of Northville, Michigan, and Plymouth, Michigan, and it's a Cajun / breakfast restaurant. It's phenomenal. I had the best meal. What was the name of my meal, Matt? What was the name of my meal?
Barbecue pork confit with bacon, seared greens, poached eggs, and hollandaise.
Can you say that slower?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Hold on.
The goat cheese on top. Oh my, it was spectacular. So highly recommended. French Toast if you're in this part of Michigan. Go there. They serve breakfast and lunch only, and they're only open till 3.
Search it on Google.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Great. George, how about you?
I got a really nice new water bottle from a company called Swell, and they're kind of pricey, but the amount of time that they stay cold for is insane. Like, I put ice in it in the morning when I go to school, and 12 hours later, there's still pretty much the same amount of ice in there, and it works the same with hot liquids, and they're really durable and good looking too.
Nice.
And where did you say you can find those?
It was given to me as a gift, but I imagine they're on Amazon.
Okay. Swell. All right. And Matthew, how about you?
Tonight I have another lovely indie game, as people have come to expect. It's a game called Rim World, and what it is you in charge of setting up your own colony on a brand new planet. It's you have to be a bit careful because sometimes you might not be the only one on that planet, and the other people you find might not be so friendly. You have to worry about weather, and you have to keep your colonists happy, and you have to protect them from various wild animals and whatnot. And it has a really, really great AI system that actually is a really good job at telling an emergent story between you and your colonists and your little home on this planet.
Well, it sounds like quite a lot of work.
It is, but I'm very much a simulation kind of person. I love games that have a lot of mechanics and that are really deep mechanic wise. So this kind of thing is perfect for me.
So you're saying that you like rim jobs?
Now that was the car mod shop in
That was the
Saints Row.
Bassoons.
All right. Well, my recommendation for this week is a movie, a horror flick called They Look Like People, currently available on Netflix. This is a indie film that follows two friends who have childhood friends who have been separated for quite some time. And one of these poor guys, without ruining it too much, has some mental issues. And the other friend is having a rough time of it in Brooklyn or New York. And the two sort of converge at a certain time in their lives when they sort of need each other, and they basically experience what appears to be maybe an alien takeover kind of thing, or maybe not. It's one of those movies that sort of plays it both ways. And part of the fun is figuring out what's the truth and if this is reality or a fantasy. It is very tense, very suspenseful. It is not gory, so if you don't like gore, this is definitely for you. I actually talked my wife into watching it, and she really, really enjoyed it. So I would recommend They Look Like People. Very nice little indie horror flick.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will watch it.
Yes, you will. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of the Lovecraft Tapes. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe on iTunes, Google Music, Stitcher, or anywhere you download your regular podcasts. If you like what you hear, please leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Meanwhile, you can find us at thelovecrafttapes.com with links to all our social media, including Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, and our wiki. You can find me on Twitter at Lovecraft Tapes.
And to stay up to date with my invention of the self-sticking towel that will never fall off when you suddenly stand up, follow me on Twitter at TheRealWeirdKid.
And you can find me on Twitter at Brian Podcasts.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, roll for sanity. All right. That'll do it. Go ahead and stop your...
That was 2 hours, and I think we were down for like 10 minutes.